Hello! You came back! You silly fool. Only kidding. So you are here back again to see the continuation of the coloured version of Inktober. Again, I'm using Copic markers for 31 days. We're on day 16. We're going to be going from day 16 to day 31 in this video. If you want to check out from day 1 to 15, go and check out the previous videos. If you want to see the illustrating and how I drew every single one, you can check out the edits where I've done from the live streams, or you can go and check out the live streams for Inktober 2020. There is a playlist, so if you just want to go and find them straight away, all you got to go is check out the playlist. But my name is Blut084, BLUT084 Art and Games, and this is Inktober 2020, 16 to 31. Hopefully you'll enjoy, and you get to find out a little bit more about the comic that I'm creating. Check into the end to find out what I'm going to be doing with the polymer clay, which I don't know where it is. It should be here, but it's not. But anyway, guys, I got some polymer clay, and there's a character at the very end who will be going through the mirror portal. Find out more about it at the end. See you later. Okay, so day 16, where the word was rocket. And in this picture, or part of the comic, we are going from the last one in day 15. If you didn't check that one out, we've come from the outpost. Morning Skate has made his way to the outpost, of which he's not allowed because he's the sidekick. Here he is, sidekick to Blut Angle, which is this guy here. Again, if you want to check out any of these polymer clay creations that you can do in the creation station, but Morning Skate has gotten himself into the outpost. He's snuck into where they keep all the rockets, or the rocket packs, and decided he's going to take one out for a quick flight. But it's a little bit too fast for him. Okay, so day 17 was Storm, and as you can see there is a storm brewing, but that is because the mirror portal has opened. And then again, in the previous video, the Other was approaching the mirror portal because the mirror portal's opened once before, and he saw himself but on a different light. Blut Angle also saw it on day 14, where he saw the mirror portal open and the armour he was wearing. He's now shedded the armour. He's just investigating at the moment to see why the mirror portal is open again. Once he has seen it open once, and he had to. Again, he saw his other side. You've got on one side, you've got the nice, lush and lovely world of Blut Angle, And then you've got on the other side, which you see close up over here, a desert and desolate planet, like sort of similar to a Mad Max type world where everything is kind of like gone, dead, whatever. They've got food and things, but you can find out more about that in the previous video and a little bit more further on in the video. But yeah, this one is the mirror portal opening. Okay, so day 18 and the word is trap, and Blue Angle has decided to walk through the mirror portal because he was being beckoned by the Lothar. Taking a little bit of inspiration from this character here, which I will be making Alpona Clay coming in the next couple weeks. So don't forget to hit that subscribe and ding the bell. But he has been beckoned through and he is walking through, and I'm using Copic markers to my best ability, trying to use using different tones of colour, using the yellow as the prominent light source, and using other colours to sort of tell that he's walked through the mirror portal. And that's what's happening today. He's getting trapped by the other as he's walked through to investigate why it opened. Okay, day 19, and the word is dizzy. We are seeing now that Morningskate has seen the mirror portal open. Also, he saw Blue Angle step through the portal. Thought he was taking a little bit too long, so he thought he'd investigate as he was flying around with his rocket pack, which he stole from the outpost, and has dove itself in through the mirror portal, made the villains of the story, which is Dust Skimmer and Lothar, whatever, and has made them dizzy with the speed that he can go at, and is saving Blue Angle from the trap from day 18. Again, I'm taking things from the colour that I used before, and trying to use the yellow and different tones, high tones, low tones of the Copic markers, and trying to blend a little bit in this one. Okay, day 20, and the word is coral. Coral! But not the coral, as in coral in the sea. And Blue Angle, of course, he was trapped and he got brutalised by the other on the other side of the mirror portal. And as Morningskate has rescued him, he thought it was a good idea to put him into the healing coral tanks to regenerate his hero and his father, that's the kind of thing that's going on here with these two characters, and he's healing him in the coral healing pod. And again, I'm using the Copic markers. I'm using different tones, trying to blend them together. Only putting them slightly in different things, especially on the wings. There, I really did enjoy doing the wings there. They're the different shades and different colours. You can't really see it, and you will get a full image at the end of the video. So don't forget to keep tuned for that one. Okay, day 21. And we have got ourselves a sleepy little puppy dog. No, we haven't. With this, that is Morningscape, and he's sleeping beside the coral tank in day 20. And he's sleeping next to it, just waiting and wishing his father or his hero of the story would recover quickly and not be so damaged and things like that. So that's why he's laying down beside, and he's having a quick rest while Blue Angle recovers from day 18 with the trap. Then we've got the flip the cup. We flip the book completely around because I'm trying to do two pictures at the same time here, where I got the good side and the bad side. And I thought instead of just doing it side by side, I thought I'd do it up and down, top and below. And showing that Duskimer, he's not sleep. He's also sleeping because the word is sleep, or sleep. Yeah, sleep. For day 21, and but he's not sleeping because he's got any particular reason. He's just been playing with potions because he knows of the mirror portal has opened, and he thinks he can help his master, the other, to create something to maybe be handy in the future. Okay, sticking with the same idea, where you've got the top and the bottom. So if you flip the picture around, it's like, again, it's another idea of my comic that I'm doing. I thought instead of keeping the traditional style that you just do page by page or sections by sections box and things like that, I thought I'd have it so you could flip it around. It's a little bit of a fun thing to do. But they're both having a meal because the word is chef, and we're taking the chef from page 3 from the previous video. So you want to find out more about that, go and check that video out for the chef. But they both got themselves a little chef, and Blue Angle's having a nice meal with Morningscape after healing himself in the coral tank. But on the other side of the mirror portal, the other is plotting a thing for the trap. Maybe another emerging, but he's angry at Blue Angle because of some reason. Okay, after the two meals that the two villains and heroes have had, the other, again, I've been making him out of polymer clay towards the end of the month, but he's emerging through the mirror portal in secret this time, but he thinks it's in secret, but Morningscape and Blue Angle have alarms and are ready for the emerging villain from the mirror portal this time. So Morningscape adorns his rocket pack, which he now owns, and but it is his own, so he grabs that one. Also, Blue Angle has his staff of power, and he's taking that with him because they are ready for the fight if there is going to be one. But finds out very quickly that the other isn't very strong in this world. The light may be affecting him, I'm not really sure. But Blue Angle is using the power of the staff to rip the skin from his body, as today's on day 23 is rip. Not RIP, but rip as in tear. Okie dokie, biggity bogey. We get to day 24, and Blue Angle has defeated the other in the previous page, and the other's bones is affecting the ground around him, so he's decided to call his little Dogan dog, the Dogan Dragon dog. Again, thank you very much for picking that name for the dog, or the Dogan, the animal there. It's called as Dogan, and he's asked him to dig a hole, as today's word is dig, to dig a hole in the other side of the other side of the mirror portal, so the world on the lush and lovely world isn't being affected by the darkness of the other's bones. And that's picture. But yeah, I try to use the colours once again to sort of shade things in and make things so they look like they're standing out a little bit. But I don't know if I did it well. But I did cut up the page. I'm starting to cut up the page now and turn it actually into a comic, and seeing what I can do in just a small amount of space. Yeah, if you want to check out how I do all that, you can check out the live streams. Day 25. Right, so the Dogan has been a very good buddy, as today's word is buddy. Yeah, I'm using Copic markers once again to shade in different colours, using different colours to show exactly the same thing but darkness and the cloth area. And then we get into the fur, or the scales of the fur and scales, I'm not really sure what yet, of the Dogan. But it's been such a good buddy, digging a hole in the other side. Blue Angle whistles for him to come back and giving her a good belly rub and stroke around, because she's been a good girl. Okay, on day 26, things are getting interesting as Duskskimmer emerges from the portal looking for his master Lothar, the Theroter, the other, Lothar. Yeah, so he's emerged from the mirror portal after waking up from his potions and the meal, which he never actually got to eat because he was passed out. But he's emerging through as he does. Morningskate is putting away the eyes of the other, because that was all that would remained from the bones of the other, which the Dogan thought it was something to play with, brought them back to Morningskate in the previous picture. Tiny little caption at the bottom there if you saw that. But as Morningskate's about to put them away to hide them so that the energy cannot be released and so on and stuff like that. But the Dogan has got different ideas, thinks that there's something to play with like a bouncy ball, steals them and runs off and hides them. But Duskskimmer is watching every step that Dogan takes. And in day 27, I've got another picture, but the word today was music, and I tried to incorporate it once again. And every single day of this Inktober month, I was trying to incorporate everything into with one word. But today word was music, and Morningscape is using his flute to call his Dogon dog because he had escaped and thought you couldn't find the dog, so he was like, "Come back to me, dog." Like he would anyway. That's part of what he does. But Dustskimmer also has his own little flute, as again, Dustskimmer is the evil version, or the other side of the portal, the mirror portal, the mirror version of the Morningscape. He also has himself a flute. He's playing a slightly different tune, and he's calling the Dogon towards him to hopefully bring back the eyes of the other, to put them back to the grave, which he found, maybe found, but that's other pictures if you want to check out those. But yeah, he's coming back and he's calling the Dogon so he can get the eyes of the other. Day 28, and the word is float. And I couldn't really think of something to do, because if it was just a bog standard drawing, probably would have drawn a boat floating, you know what I mean? But I thought I'd go off on a little bit of a tangent with this one. As Dustskimmer, when he calls upon it, he can call a flame from his body. It's not a bad flame, it's just a flame. Creates heat and such and things like that. So he's using his bone wings to prop up like a parachute type thing, but instead of parachuting down and floating, wafting down, he's floating over to the other floating island, because on the lush, lovely world, it's all cracked up and it's floating islands. There is a base land, but there's a lot of floating islands as well, so they're all floating islands. He's floating over to the Dogon, because the Dogon has the eyes of the other, but he is being watched by a blue light. And then we get into day 29, and the word is shoes. This one was a bit complicated. Again, I was like, I could just draw a pair of boots or whatever, or a pair of shoes. And I thought, I'm drawing a comic. I've got to keep up with this comic. And I was like, what could I do for shoes? I have no idea. So as Blue Angle was watching Dustskimmer call the Dogon from the previous picture, he saw him doing that, and he was like, why is that mysterious sound? Doesn't sound like Morningscape's flute. I've got to investigate. So he does investigate. He sees Dustskimmer floating over to the Dogon. He's like, I don't recognise him. He looks like he may be from the mirror portal. traps. He swings his as the staff comes apart, the egg part of it he swings that around, throws that down to Dustskimmer, captures him in his own sort of trap, and gives him some eggy egg boots. So he's stuck there, but because he's already a fire, he's already a flame, the egg boots become more solid than they should do. Instead of being a gooey mess, they become this hardened rock, and he's stuck in one place in egg boots. And again, the word was shoes, so I give him some egg boots. Okay, so day 30, we're nearly at the end now, guys. So day 30, the word was ominous, and Morningskate has trapped Dustskimmer from the previous picture in the egg boots. He knows that they're solid, but he also has a cure for that. But he is considering leaving Dustskimmer there. He's waving goodbye and saying, "I will return in a amount of time." Morningskate's off screen saying, or off page saying, everything will be okay. All you're going to do is serve your your imprisonment. I can call it imprisonment. Fresh air of imprisonment. Stuck there on the one place. Morningskate has gone off for the antidote to the egg boots. And Dustskimmer is stuck there for maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a year. That's how he sees it anyway. And he's getting very distraught and overwhelmed by the not being able to release himself, and is contemplating the ominous wait for when Blute Angle returns, and thinks he may have to make a choice on page 31. Okay, so we are at the final page. Last page of Inktober altogether. If you have enjoyed it, guys, don't forget to leave that like. But yes, Dustskimmer has been waiting for longer than he would like to. He wants to return back to his own world, or his own side of the mirror portal. So he thinks he has only one choice to make, and makes that choice to release himself from the prison that he is captured in, the egg boots. He decides to cut himself free, and that entails he loses his feet. So he crawls, as the word of day 31 is crawl. He crawls back to the mirror portal, bleeding every crawl of the way. But thank goodness he has bone wings to help him support his weight as he crawls back, almost maybe like a spider. But as he crawls himself back to the mirror portal, Blute Angle and Morningskate return with food, water and the antidote for the egg boots, so he can be released into his prison. Hopefully on hopes that he had maybe learned a lesson not to return back through the mirror portal. But they come to see that Dustskimmer has released himself by cutting himself free, and Morningskate has seen the mirror portal open. So they don't know where he's gone. We know where he's gone. He has gone back through the mirror portal, but he hasn't gone back to his own world. He has gone to our world. is going to be made out of polymer clay, guys. Again, if you're a fan of polymer clay and you polymer clay, if you're a fan of that and you want to see me make dust skimmer out of this stuff from the core, which I'll be using just this, maybe a bit of tinfoil and stuff like that. I will show you every single step from armature to wings to feet to poses, everything you want to know. So if you've got any question, guys, the best time now is to leave me a comment down below in the comment section. But if you have enjoyed this story, guys, and you would like me to digitize this one and actually release it into, so you could maybe purchase it, probably be like a stupid amount of like maybe £1 or $1 if you're American, something like that. It won't be very expensive. I just want to get people out and get it out there. So if you guys do want me to digitize it, please let me know in the comment section. I have really enjoyed this year of Inktober, and I'm really looking forward to getting back to some more polymer clay. If you have enjoyed yourself, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ding the bell for notifications, and keep tuned because I'm going to show you each page of Inktober in full glory, because I know the lighting for this wasn't too great. So yeah, keep tuned and hopefully you have enjoyed it, guys. Okay, here we go, guys. Here's a bit of a close-up on every single page in a bit of a slowed down version so it's not so blurry. And that was day 1. Day 2. Day 3. Day 4. Day 5. There's one of the characters that we made out of polymer clay as well. There's Morningscape. Day 6. Day 7. Let's speed up now. Day 9. No, sorry, day 8. And that was the Lothar, the other. Again, I'm trying to show you the actual colours that I put in, because I know some of it didn't show very well. This is day 9. There we go. Again, try to use the colours and such. Again, to get to the beginning of the comic that I'm creating. And more close up to the colours that I used. See them a bit better. We're getting on to the next page, and this is Dust Skimmer, the Disgusting Day. It's going to be made out of polymer clay soon. Same with the other here, the Lothar. You really see the colours pop. I really tried really hard on the textures of the cloth there. You can see the green that I put there as well. Not sure if I can. It gives it a glow effect. And this one's one of my favourites. I've never drawn an armor before. Didn't miss it the first time. There's little worms. Worms because it's still stamped onto the ground. Outpost.
Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Get money, motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Get money, motherfucker. Get money.
Okay. Get a bit more. Across there. Going a little bit too fast.
Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Get money, motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Get money, motherfucker.
Go check out TikTok as well, guys, because I did give you a little bit of an entertaining synopsis of each page. But if you just want to find out everything about it, watch those live streams. I explain everything as I'm going.
Get money.
Page. Right, the last one. I'm starting to speed up now because still a few more days, pages to go. And there's the eyes of the other, like I was saying. And there's a Dogen. Favorite. This is another one of my favourites. Looks a lot like my dog. Or if you can hear banging in the background. Some resistance to some jungle music downstairs. Yeah, look at those wings and see what I did. How I tried to shade those wings in. So probably get copyright from hearing some of that music. Right. There we are, that's one book, and I had to start another book to do this. There's the other book, let's get it open. Oh, we're on the wrong side, flip it over. There we are. Again, I put a hell of a lot of colour in. You can't really see it in the actual video I posted with everything sped up, and that's why I'm doing this. So you can actually see all the colours that I actually used. I didn't just use one colour. I tried to use 2 colours at least on the clothing and the cloth and stuff like that. And I went to the final page. Again, guys, this is going to be made out of polymer clay. So if you are interested in polymer clay, or if you've never seen anything being made out of polymer clay, there are stuff up on the channel, and there's going to be some more. So don't forget to keep tuning in, and if you want to find out about the characters, I have done previous pictures showing you what each character should be looking like. Made one of them, going to make the other. Keep tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.